It's a little hard sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and I'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out the hyper, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out here. And you'll be singing higher, yeah. You'll be singing higher in no time. Like I don't wanna go, like I don't wanna go home. And you'll be singing higher, you'll be singing higher, yeah. Get out here. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out the hyper, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out here. You'll be singing higher in no time. Like I don't wanna go home. You'll be singing higher, I don't wanna go.
Well, welcome in everybody to Donnington Park Raceway for round one of the Kiwi Sim Racing Touring Car Championship. Alongside me calling the racing tonight, it is our Tuesday night usual suspect, we'll call him, Thomas McEwen. Tomo, mate, welcome back for another series of action here at Kiwi Sim Racing.
It's been a long 2-week break for some of us. I'm just disappointed not to be a Tuesday night specialist.
Yeah, too right. Oh wow, hey, we could call you that next week if you want. A professional.
See if I'm special this week, eh?
Yeah, too right. But well, a brand new series, and hey, we should be in for some absolute ripper racing. I know a massive field of cars in tonight so far. Looks like about 31 cars in the house for round 1 of this championship. Of course, this one will be split up. You were just saying yourself, I think, what are we, 5 rounds, a 2-week break, and then the final 5 rounds?
Yeah, 5 rounds. 2-week break for the endurance series, and then we're back for the last 5.
For the remainder of the championship. Well, I'll tell you what, plenty of racing to be had coming up, that's for sure. But get things off tonight. Donnington Park, what a track to kick things off. Of course, the national layout as well, so not quite the full course, but nonetheless should provide the goods. Tomo?
Nice little short chicane to finish the lap. Heaps of carnage if you got 2 sort of speeds going into that one.
We're all about carnage, I can tell you that much, especially after last night's effort from Xavier Simmons. Tell you what, if we get another rollover like that tonight, I'll be extremely happy, but we'll see what happens. A lot of cars could possibly happen, that's for sure, as qualifying almost comes to an end here, and it's the usual suspect out front at the moment, Ewan Baker. And a time there, 1 minute 11.954, good enough for the pole position at the moment. James Jordan, I've just seen him just drop up to P2. A few cars off the track in the background. No doubt we'll see a bit of that.
Wearing in some ruts into the grass to help slow them up when they inevitably go off.
Yeah, too right. Oh, look, we got cars off everywhere at the moment, so hopefully we see a bit of that tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm just looking at the names and hometowns and stuff popping up down the bottom, and the person that sent them through looks like he hasn't even done his own one. So how good is that?
Oh,
how good is
stitched
that?
everyone else up.
Yeah.
Hasn't done it himself.
Too right. Hopefully that remains on our screens tonight. It's been playing games lately, but we may have got to the bottom of that one. But qualifying here, all but done, and we'll get ready for race 1 of the series course tonight. Tomo, 3 15-minute races ahead of the drivers, and we throw some inverts in there as well. So top 8 for race 2, and then top 15 for our final race of the night. How good is that going to be? I don't even feel
not quite full field like some of us have been requesting.
Yeah, I would definitely support a full field invert. We'll see how far we can actually get into a grid draw here. Off the front row, it will be Ewan Baker and James Jordan. Out of row 2, Mitch Haas and Mandela Pluck. Row 3, we'll see Billy Rowley and B-Party Brendan Partridge. Row 4, it'll be Dylan Jordan, what a livery that is, and Matt Pluck making his return to the KSR scenes. Out of row 5, it'll be Ben Doherty in that Pink Panther Racing. Alongside him, Robert Northway. Out of row 6, it'll be Heath Mannering, and check out that livery for Hayden Kirk, the Lego car, looking spectacular. Row 7, it'll be Paul McKenzie and Tim Earle. Out of row 8, Ben Heron lines up next to Sebastian Inkster. Row 9, it'll be Jack Maroney, that's what we're going to go with, and Brad Paul Wiggins. Out of row 10, Craig Brock lines up next to Cam James. Row 11, we'll see Paul Stewart and Marcus Walker. Row 12, it'll be Caleb Beecroft and Joshua Parker. Check out that livery for Beecroft. Row 13, we'll see Sam Waddell and Rob Woodworth. Row 14, it'll be Vaughan Martin lining up next to Martin Waugh. Out of row 15, Miles Thomas and Corey Crossan. And we are going to get the final row. Len Pluck and Eric Roloff's line up.
I would have thought these would have been standing starts.
Well, yeah, not sure. Apparently everything is basically based on the British Touring Car Series. That includes the points format. throw that out there right now. Top 15 cars. The only cars that actually will score points from this race. So if you have a bad race, I guess it's not as damaging as it would be if the whole field was scoring points. But we are set to go. A race one here at Donnington Park underway. And look at this jump from the second row. Mitch Haas, is it? No, it's Mandela Pluck, in fact. He got a brilliant start there. Is he going to get that job done on James Jordan? Looks like he does. And we will keep an eye on the rest of the field to see if everyone can get through safely. Oh, in the start of this one. Looks like so far so good.
So far so good, and then pile up.
Yeah, and there we go. We have cars off the track. Didn't take long, Tomo. Timed races, so 15 minutes.
Equates to about...
Oh. Yeah,
I'm
you're
sure how
saying?
many laps that would be.
I think we were looking at it maybe around 13 odd laps. Possibly. Cheers for the follow, Crazed Kiwi. Appreciate that. And out front, Ewan Baker leads the way from Mandela Pluck. I feel all of a sudden those cars have just gone so quiet.
I can't hear them either.
Yeah, it's those camera views. Interesting. Anyway, we shall carry on. So the field's starting to spread out. We've got more cars off the circuit further back. That looked like Eric Roloff's quickly taking a tour off the track. Someone down pit lane too, so he's going to come down and get a bit of damage done, repaired from those earlier incidents. It's another one off at the moment, early stages. Ooh. That looks like Sam Waddell. Cars finding the grass, Tomo.
They were complaining about having to do too much admin when it's a full field invert. There's no invert in this rate, and there's heaps of admin to be done.
Great call, great call. More cars off the track. Oh, another one in the background. Who was that time? Marcus Walker took a tour off the track, and Cam James as well now. So, hey, all of a sudden, Roloff's again in the background. A few people having some issues out there. One driver that has made a great start to this one, Corey Crossan. Let's see how far he can make his way forward. He's doing a standard run from the back, Tom, over we see just about every series that Corey's in.
Yeah, I was about to throw out the important stat you missed when you were reading out. That's the information for the series. It's 20 incident points, then a drive-through, which I think some people might be experiencing by the end of this first 15-minute heat race.
Yeah, you are not wrong. I assume they don't carry over. Surely not.
Oh, they don't carry over.
No, I was going to say, I don't think that is even.
Otherwise, I would have been. I'd probably still have outstanding drive-throughs to serve.
Yeah, from like last year. Oh, someone here having some issues. That could be a problem, depending on where he reappears on the circuit. Craig Brock, a bit of a charge as well, up to P15. We'll check out your early movers. Martin Waugh, he's up 14 positions already, along with Corey Crossan. Vaughan Martin up 7, with Miles Thomas. And as much as we've seen Eric Roloff's going off the track, he's actually on that list as well. Yeah, up 7 spots. So, how are we, Luke? I just realised. Oh, there's a big one! That is a big one! Cam James absolutely sent stock car styles into the fence. And that car, heavy damage, and he's gone past the pit lane entrance. Pretty much got put in there. We're going to have to go back and check out some of those replays at some point, but they're racing at the moment. Heating up, it's James Jordan. Tours off track. Watching the straighties, mate, you should be out here racing in them. Surely the TCRs are a bit of you. That Pink Panther Racing now up to P5. It's made a great start. B Party. Just missed the pass there. Sits P3, but Ewan Baker running away with it. Familiar sight, Tomo, but inverts straight away coming at you after this race. So yeah, maybe that's what James Jordan's aiming for here. 2 front row starts.
Oh, rigged the grid.
He's rigged it. Absolutely rigged it. We see Tim Earl back here. He's looking to have a go at Sebastian Inkster. Don't think he's going to be close enough, is he? See what sort of run he can get. Can't say I've done any laps around here. Tomo, how about yourself?
I haven't done any laps on iRacing around this track. I've done plenty in other sims. It's one of those interesting tracks where there's few points are key for passing, and then other parts of the tracks just kind of follow the leader.
Yeah,
and try and set yourself up.
Try and set that pass up. We watch here Craig Brock. He is making plenty of passes here in the early stages of race number 1. But at the moment, looks like 31 cars still out there circulating. We'll see if we can find a bit of that opening lap carnage.
So I want to see the streets. Some sends into pit gate, please.
yeah, that was a big one for Cam James, wasn't it? We'll go back, find out what has unfolded for Paul McKenzie. Pretty much on the opening lap, battling here with Craig Brock. Oh, you can see it coming. Yeah, it just gets turned, sent off the grass. He had contact with the fence. That Aussie livery on the side of that car. Of course, McKenzie out of Melbourne, Australia. Have a look at what has occurred to Brad Wiggins here. He's come up as having a bit of a moment. Just pushing it a bit too hard, falling off the track. Oh! Yeah. Interesting. Here's one you want to see, Tomo.
Yeah, straighties.
Cam James. Let's just... Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a bit of an innocent victim there. Along for the ride, you've got to say Cam James. And yeah. Has he had
what I was saying earlier, 2 different speeds through that one chicane. If you're not full commitment and you kind of back off and the car behind you is going full pace, not so good.
Yeah, he's going to have another moment here, I think. Cannot get that back to the pits. He's come up as he's had another crash, so those are your opening incidents so far here in race 1. As Ewan Baker absolutely dominating out front at the moment. Maybe almost 4.5 second lead over B Party, who's managed to move up to P2. So he's got managed to get past Mandela Pluck at some point. Which Haas sits P4 and Ben Doherty back in P5 at the moment. And at this point, it's going to be Matt Pluck. He's going to be starting out of P1 in the next race if he stays in P8. I know you were calling for a full field invert. We'll have to settle for a top 15 invert for race 3. That should mix it up.
Yeah. Top 15's getting there. Top 20, you know. Really spice it up.
Yeah, put the cat amongst the pigeons for sure. Welcome in, Xavier. You'll love a bit of TCR racing on a Tuesday night. Good field in as well. Just watching Hayden Kirk at the moment. Defending from Maroney. For a way past. Can he get it done? That's a tricky name. Feel free to correct me if I'm saying that one wrong.
So, the championship's based on the BTCC.
Yes.
Surely we can have the success ballot implemented somehow.
What's that?
So depending on where they are in the championship, they get extra lead put in the car to slow them down.
Oh yeah, I'd get behind that for sure. Absolutely. Oh, Hayden Kirk there bounces over the ripple strip. Sends him towards the grass. Is going to lose that position in the end. After putting up a massive battle for that one. Matt Plucks managed to get in front of James Jordan. Now moves up to P7. And Doherty there. Has he caught Dylan Jordan? He has, so trying to put a bit of pressure. So that's a Peppa Pig livery, is it? Oh, good.
Yeah.
It is a work of art for you there, Dylan Jordan.
I wonder if he drew it himself.
Oh, you gotta love a good livery like that. Get amongst it. He's running in 5th at the moment, defending from Ben Doherty in that Honda Civic. Sam Liddell and Caleb Beecroft. Oh, look at this at the moment. Duffman. Miles Thomas. He's getting amongst it. How good is that car at Beecroft's? Look. The HRT livery on the old Civic, I believe that is.
Is it still too soon, or?
Oh. Too soon for what?
Too soon for the old rest in peace Holdens.
Well, mate, it is definitely is a fact now, ain't it? Oh, look at this from Beecroft. Oh, makes contact. And I tell you what, he is gone for all money. Where did Thomas end up? Oh, he's sending it across the grass. Keep it big.
Shots for some revenge.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's no revenge coming there. Just 3 minutes to go in the race, though. I tell you what, Mandela Pluck and Mitch Haas, that battle up the front starting to get spicy as well. See Pluck here, all over the back of him. Going to get himself back on the podium. Oh, big dive up the inside. He's going to get that done. Nice pass there from Pluck. Moves up to P3 in the race. Yeah, how good is that timing? Xavier, great call. Missed it a little bit, but not the majority. Just over a couple of minutes to go, depending where Baker is on the circuit. Just a couple more times around for race 1.
Yeah, so I reckon we give him the maximum amount of success balance possible, 75 kg.
Yeah, that should have been done like before tonight even started, to be fair. Look at the lead, he's got 7.1 seconds dominating for Ewan Baker.
I'm saving this. Rob Henry, where are you? We need you.
Yeah, that is a very good point. No Rob Henry in the field tonight.
Might be stuck in the airport.
Yeah, Corey Crossan, meantime, he has worked his way up to P13 and is your biggest mover, up 17 positions. Martin Moore up 14. Vaughan.
How weird would it be if Corey makes it to P8 and starts from the front of the field?
Straight away, yeah. I'll tell you what, if this was the final race, well, the second race, sorry, he'd be just off the second row, so of course only a top 8
It's so confusing for him.
Yeah, can he actually get there? What's the oh, there's no way he'll catch P8.
Nah.
Not in a lap, not a chance. Ewan Baker shows everyone again how it's done. B Party's done a great job. And this one sits back at P2. Let's get the nose clean.
Oh, straight in it.
Yeah, look at Mandela Pluck there. He's trying to close this margin. Who has Baker? Quickest lap in race 1, 1:11.980. White flag. in the air for our race leader, Ewan Baker. Tell you what, she's still a fairly busy track out there, isn't it?
I only see a couple cars in the pit lane, so it's good signs, especially considering next week we go to Brands for the Indy configuration, where I feel like it's going to be nose to tail Auckland motorway traffic.
Surely. Feel good. I'm looking forward to Knockhill. I know that it's going to provide some entertaining racing, especially out of that last corner. And going into turns 1 and 2. I think that drops down into the tight corners there.
Yeah, drops down for the start.
Yeah.
My only complaint is we clearly need an 11th round for the Knockhill tri-oval.
Yeah.
Where it is a triangle oval that they use the final corners for.
Feel good. It is your
We've already
Baker.
got Knockhill twice.
Yeah, that is a good point. Baker takes out race 1, beat Party. Great drive, will bring it home in P2, and Mandela Pluck P3. Mitch Haas brings it home P4, and Dylan Jordan, just about got into the back of them at the end. Tell you what though, this man here, Matt Pluck, he is going to be your pole sitter for race number 2, which we'll pretty much rip straight into. There you go, 13 laps. Ewan Baker gets it done, 8.2 seconds the margin in the end from B Party. And there you go, Mandela Pluck rounding out your podium. Tim Earl up to P10, he rounds out your top 10. Go quickly through the rest of the field, crossing all the way up to 13th. And Hayden Kirk comes home P16 in the end, with Dow and Beecroft 18th and 19th. And I tell you what, just like that, the cars will be getting ready to go for race number 2. No mucking around. And it
Just waiting around for Edmonds.
should be consolation race. There we go. We got it right off the front row. It's going to be Matt Pluck, and James Jordan claims himself another front row start. Out of row 2, Ben Doherty and Dylan Jordan. Out of row 3, it'll be Mitch Haas and Mandela Pluck. Row 4 will see B Party and Ewan Baker. Row 5, Heath Mannering lines up next to Tim Earl. Row 6, it'll be Jack Maroney and Craig Brock. Row 7, Corey Crossan and Robert Northway. Row 8, it'll be Martin Waugh and Hayden Kirk. Row 9 will see Vaughan Martin and Sam Waddell. Row 10, it'll be Caleb Beecroft and Miles Thomas. Row 11 will see Paul Stewart and Billy Rowley. Row 12, Paul McKenzie will line up next to Rob Woodworth. And we're pretty much going to run out of time. Row 13, it'll be Eric Roloffs and Len Clark. And we will get straight into race number 2. Who you got for this one, Tomo? Who is it?
I'm not going to say the obvious answer. We'll go B Party.
B Party for the win. Let's go, Matt Pluck out of P1. When's he going to go? The safety car still on the track. Moves pit lane. We are about to go racing here. Race number 2. I tell you what, some early moves going on out there as they fan out, head into turn number 1. It's going to be Pluck who will lead them through. And it is going to be heavy traffic and absolute carnage. Craig Brock's off the track. Hayden Kirk, he went off as well. So Miles Thomas, he's starting out of pit lane. He said he doesn't want anything to do with any of that. Maybe a wise decision.
Smart move. Can't accept it. Give the man a drive through.
Too right. Oh, who's that? That's just fired off in the background. I think that was Mitch Haas. It was. So mistake from Haas. He's got to try and rejoin in front of the massive field here. Does so safely in the end. Looks like Mackenzie's got more trouble out there. Well, tell you what, these have been some busy starts, but check out this battle out front. Pluck leads the way from Pink Panther. Oh, mistake from Pluck. Has handed the lead to Doherty. The timing of that.
Doherty, the intimidator.
Yeah. Pluck just distracted at the mirrors full, made the mistake. Doherty takes the lead of the race, but you can see who is looming in the background. Ewan Baker already up to P5, Tomo. A great charge in the opening couple of laps here from Baker.
I'll tell you what, that outside of the track is looking awfully gravelly.
Oh yeah, looks like Sam Waddell there just has a tour off the track as well. So yeah, you're right, there is gravel all over the track wherever you go past the sand trap, that is for sure. Oh, contact here. Tim Earl goes around Beecroft as well. He's involved and he's got a bit of damage to the front of that car now, so old front bumper hanging off the front of the 22.
Bumper has left.
Oh, it's gone. See you later. Do not need that anymore. Hayden Kirk now. Looks for a move up the inside. He's going to get it done as he squeezes in this contact, sends him sideways. How good is TCR Racing? Plenty of
3T.
Yes, we love it. Oh, look at this move here up the inside. That was a massive dive from Crossan, and he's got to get it done. So Corey Crossan, he must have been caught up in that those opening lap shenanigans as well, because he would have started about P13, I think he finished. So he's currently sitting P18, but the battle continues behind here. Mitch Haas, Kirk and Caleb Beecroft going at it. Meantime, Doherty still leads them out from Pluck and Dylan Jordan. P3 and Haas. Plenty of pace, made the early mistake and crossing there. He's just rounding them up at the moment. And this is going to get very busy very shortly.
A carnage.
Yeah, you can see it happening. Beecroft looks up the inside of Marcus Walker. Oh, we got three of them off on the grass at the moment. Beecroft is just giving him a big heave down the straight. And this is...
They follow the leader off the corner.
Yeah, this is absolutely... Oh, no! Never mind what's happening out front. These guys, they're in a race of their own and providing the goods. Oh, more contact! Who was that this time? Is that Woodworth? This makes a bit of contact. But how good is this battle? TCR Racing at its best. Walker is going to get the better of them this time. Beecroft now looking to put a bit of pressure on Kirk. Meantime, Doherty starting to increase that gap just a little bit. Trying to pull away from that 51. Keep an eye on Ewan Baker. He's going to get another spot now and moves up to P4 in the race, and it's busy behind him as well. Mandela Pluck looking to get a pass done on B Party. Fires it up the inside. He's going to get that done. A bit more contact. Gotta love it.
Oh, actually, I love that call in the chat. Old rent-a-carts. You reckon any of these boys will be able to get a loan vehicle with again after this race?
I reckon. That's Sam Waddell at the moment, P9. Check out our biggest movers out there at the moment, Ben Heron. He is up 16 positions. Currently just trying to find him at my
P13, he'll be
standings.
off. Oh,
15. 15 invert, isn't it?
oh, 15.
Yep.
15 or 13.
Pretty sure it's the top 15 are inverted.
Top 15.
Race number
Corey
2.
will be off the front again.
Look at this out front. It is going off big time. Pluck. He's managed to get up in front of Doherty now, and you got Dylan Jordan firing shots as well. Baker. He's absolutely throwing it in there. How good is this racing at the moment? It's what you would come to expect. Was what I was expecting anyway, Tom. I don't know about you, mate, but TCR Racing always provides the good. The only thing... Oh, Dylan Jordan's around! Dylan Jordan! And he's smoked the tire
Baker just committed murder!
Yeah, that was huge! Oh, massive damage for the Pepper Pig Flyer. The 21.
Eddie Pig's not going to be very happy.
No, that has got some massive damage to that car. So we'll have to check out the replay of that, but this is going off still at the moment. Mandela Pluck now. Possibly trying to find a pass here on Baker. He's got James Jordan in there as well. And somehow out of all this, B-Party, I'm sure he's just gone from like 7th to 3rd.
Yeah, not sure how he managed that, but I think I picked well.
Doherty! And a big look. Fantastic racing here at Donnington Park. Opening round of the KSR Touring Car Championship. Ben Doherty trying to find a way past the 51 of Matt Pluck on his return to racing. Here at Kiwi Sim Racing, doing a great job at the moment, leading the way. As long as he can keep it on the track, he might be able to get this one done. Keep an eye on Baker. Lap by lap, getting closer and closer, trying to find a way now past the 15 of B-Party. Can he get this move done? Maroney too, he's had a good run so far up to P7. Keep an eye on that P15 finish as well. Mitch Haas at the moment in the P1 position. After that invert, here's Baker looking to the outside. Try and set up the inside here on B-Party. He's going to have a big look. Try and get this pass done. Nothing in it. And he's going to get it done too. Under brakes, moves up the inside. Baker now moves into P3. Mandela Pluck applying the pressure. B-Party fighting back here on the outside.
So he dipped his toe on the grass on the way past, so it's going to be marginal.
What a fight back here from B-Party. He's not going to give it up too easy, and there's a challenge for the lead almost there. Doherty couldn't quite get up the inside. Oh, how good is this? We could see a 5-car battle fairly shortly for the lead as Mandela Pluck. Lights flashing. He wants
In my opinion, the best race is still yet to come, that full 15-car invert.
Yeah, that is going to be something else. I can tell you that now. Looking forward to that one. James Jordan. He's managed to get himself on the back of this battle pack as well now as Doherty had a little look. He can see Baker in the background now. We have a 3-car battle for the lead. Just under 5 minutes to go in race number 2. Pressure coming on.
We see some teammate action, just go too wide the whole way around, not let you
just
past.
block him, you reckon? It's probably the only way. It's going to be the only way to stop him, you feel?
We've
here
seen
we
enough
go.
straighty action as it is.
Yeah, here we go. Big look here from Baker. Giving Doherty a big push out of the corner. Is he going to try and line up the inside? The next corner shows the nose. It's not going to be close. Oh, Doherty! Massive dive on Clark. That's going to cost him. He's run wide. And Baker and B Party possibly going to round him up here. Oh, Mandela plucked to the outside. How did Doherty? Oh, a little bit of contact. How did Doherty hold on to that?
Textbook street stock driving.
Oh, that was massive, and here we go. This is gonna be on. Oh, contact! Doherty, a big slide through the corner. Again, what a save! What a save, Baker. Trying to bully his way through into P2, and all this time Matt Pluck is getting away out the front. Baker is going to get it done this time, surely. As they file in behind as well. B Party looks for a way past. Capitalises, moves into P2, and the train is coming. So P3 for B Party. He's having a great run so far. Doherty, oh, how good. How good has this race been? Into it.
I was saying, let's just call the season now.
Just say that's done. Oh, I tell you what, if the rest of the season is like this, it's going to be well worth tuning into, because the racing so far in the opening 2 races of the series has provided some fantastic racing, and you got to say we're going to a few tighter tracks than this. Get amongst it. Love it. 51 of Pluck out front from Baker in the 34. Can he close down that gap? The closing stages, possibly going to get 2 more laps around. Doherty sits P4 after all of that. Mandela Pluck in 5th, and James Jordan in P6. More battles going on in the background there too. Billy Rowley, Moroney, and that Pepper Pig car of Dylan Jordan a lap down, of course. He's down at P31.
Yeah, that's a bit painful after the last couple, after the previous race as well.
Yeah, and that's going to set him right back at the rear of the field for race 3 as well. So plenty of work to do for the Pepper Pig car of Dylan Jordan. So we have Vaughan Martin further back in the field. Tell you what, that gap at the front starting to shrink for Matt Pluck. And that race in the background, that is still going on. We're about to have 2 classic races here coming down to the finish line. At Donnington for race 2. Doherty all over the back of B Party. And this one here, Baker trying to claim another race win. There's a look up the inside, he's not quite going to be close enough. B Party looks to be holding out. Doherty for the meantime.
So this has got to be the lap of your life, Pluck.
Yeah, can he hold
White
him out?
flag.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, big dive there from Doherty in the background. B Party's going to have the inside line. Oh, is he? At the same time, there's battles going on for the lead and for the podium. There's Baker across the grass. Pluck driving defensive. Oh, big look here from Baker. Can he get it done here? Final lap of the race, the 51. He is making that car as wide as possible. When will the big nudge come? Oh, a bit of a lock up there from Baker. That could be it done for him. Is he going to be close enough? B Party's rounding these 2 up in the meantime. that there is your last quarter, isn't it?
Yeah, final quarter through.
For Pluck. One corner, through the chicane. It looks like he's going to get it done. The 51 of Matt Pluck holds him out. What a finish. Nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in it at the line between the two. What a finish. What a race as Mandela Pluck decides to send it after the race. Oh, Sam Waddell, Craig Brock. Boy, oh boy. What an absolute classic race that one was.
Thank God we got 5 minutes to catch our breath.
Oh man, that was something else. Matt Pluck, the smallest of margins, gets it done from Ewan Baker. B Party, he rounds out your podium in P3. Yeah, great run from Waddell, home P9. We'll check out who is going to be off the front row for the final race. It's going to be Hayden Kirk and Mitch Haas. Kirk brings it home in P15 as we go through those final finishes from a race. And number 2 here at Donnington Park, Northway. He's not finding any luck out there at the moment, but we should have a couple of drivers waiting in the wings. We'll drag in our race 1 winner, Ewan Baker, getting the series off to an absolute ripper start, mate. Domination in race 1, a huge margin at the end of the line, a brilliant drive from yourself, not looking back from P1.
Yeah, it was great fun. I mean, these guys always talk about, oh, we need to find some way to like put me at a disadvantage, and then they chose TCRs around all the British tracks, so that's a bit counterintuitive. Yeah, no, I love these cars. Love all the British circuits. Yeah, I'm very, very pumped for this series, and I think the racing in that last race there, I think really proves it's going to be one hell of a 10 weeks to watch.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was something else, that race. But it's quite funny that you mention, something that would possibly handicap you. That was mentioned fairly early in race 1, whether some weight should be added or something could be sorted out to maybe slow you up. But mate, yeah, I tell you what, that race 2, that did have us catching our breath here in the comms box. What a battle it was with Pluck in that one, man. And I tell you what, if we get more races like that in this season, it's going to be something else, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's so hard to pass around here, but it's not impossible. So if you get the aggression up, you make it happen. So you end up in a really pass or be pass situation with a sort of long drawn out field. So it's pretty hyper for a whole 15 minutes.
Yeah, too right. Well, I tell you what, job done in race 1, and another brilliant effort there in race 2, coming home P2. But bit of work to do now with that invert. That's going to set you back on about row 7 or so, Ewan. So all the best for race number 3, mate. See how you can get yourself through the traffic in that one.
Yeah, cheers. Survival is going to be goal number 1, I think. So, yeah, see how we go.
Yeah, too right. Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in and having a chat with us. And, hey, we'll see if we're talking to you at the end of it.
Yeah, no worries. Fingers crossed. Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers. There you go. Our race 1 winner, Ewan Baker. This man here, I tell you what a return to the series, and what an absolute ripper race that one was, Matt. Mate, brought it home in race number 2, defending the wheels off the car in that second race, but we love it up here. What a result.
Yeah, no, cheers, guys. Didn't really have the pace I was hoping to have, but yeah, if I had a couple laps to make my car nice and wide, I was in with a shot.
Yeah, too right, in with a shot, all right. And yeah, plenty of moments there. We were pretty much on the edge of our seats, but an absolute ripper race, and bit of work to do for you though in the next one, putting you all the way back in P15.
Yeah, no, also the voice comms has been lots of interesting and colourful language. So it's all been happening behind me so far. I suspect it's probably going to be in the middle of it this time round, so It'll be a survival of the fittest race for us, I think.
No, good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, a bit of a, so far, a successful return to the KSR scenes with a win in race 2, and hopefully you can get yourself up there towards the pointy end in race 3, so yeah, good luck for that one.
Yeah, no, cheers, guys. We'll see how we go. How's those overlays working, Brad?
Yeah, no, you called it. That's exactly what I've got to do, so... Got to click the followed one so that it comes up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Yep. But I do have a question for yourself, Matt.
Oh no. Oh no.
You done all the driver info.
Ah, fuck. What have I done?
You haven't done your own.
Yes, I have.
Well, yours aren't coming up, but Ewan's is. So.
Fuck. Okay, maybe I put the wrong member ID or something in.
So there you go.
Fuck.
There you go.
Oh, I'll have to get that sorted, eh?
Yeah, yeah, because Paul McKenzie's coming up and everyone else that has sent something in is coming up. Yours isn't. So, unless you left out your hometown. So.
Oh, I might have. When we come from that town that just won the Super Rugby Championship, Brad. Do you know who that is?
Nah. What is it? New Zealand.
Yeah.
With your New Zealand select team.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, 20 seconds to go, Matt. We better let you get yourself ready for the final race, mate, and see if you can battle your way through the field in the final one for tonight.
Yeah, all good. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Yeah, thoughts from our race 2 winner. What a race it was, Tomo. Hopefully we get to see more of that to come, not only in our final race of the night, but throughout the whole season. So, what happened to the Chiefs, mate? It was finals time. They always do this at finals time. Say no more. All coming in.
Giving the trophy to South Island to make them feel better about living in the South Island.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to need to go to counselling soon at the rate that all these shots are getting fired in the chat. But anyway, we get ready for a race number 3 here at Donnington, the final one for the evening. Tell you what, we are on for a semi-early finish, and I get behind that. Your grids for race number 3, it is going to be Hayden Kirk and Mitch Haas off the front row. Out of row 2, it'll be Ben Heron and Corey Crossan. Out of row 3, it will be Craig Brock and Tim Earl. Row 4, we'll see Sam Waddell lining up next to Jack Moroney. Out of row 5, it will be Ben Doherty and Billy Rowley. Row 6, it'll be Mandela Pluck and James Jordan. Row 7 will see B Party and Ewan Baker. Out of row 8, Matt Pluck and Joshua Parker. Out of row 9, it will be Paul McKenzie and Marcus Walker. Row 10, Caleb Beecroft lines up next to Paul Stewart. Row 11, it'll be Rob Woodworth and Brad Paul Wiggins. Row 12, Miles Thomas and Eric Roloffs. Row 13, it'll be Heath Mannering and Len Clark. Row 14, Vaughan Martin and Marty Waugh. Row 15, we'll see Cam James and Dylan Jordan. And out of the final row, it will be Sebastian Inkster and Robert Northway. 32 cars set to take the start of race number 3. Who is your pick for this one, Tomo?
Sam Waddell.
Sam Waddell, the call there. I'm going to go, depending on how quick Baker makes his way through the field, I'm going to say Corey Crossan. So let's go, green flag. We are underway, race number 3, final one for the evening here at Donnington, and we got cars everywhere early. Get amongst it. Baker splitting them through the middle. She's going to be a hold on. We got cars going everywhere in the background. So it's a matter of where is the best place to start at the moment. It's definitely towards the front. Oh, Waddell and Brock come together. That is massive. They've both survived.
Do you want me to change my pick?
Oh, someone is off big time in the sand trap back there. And the curse has been applied from Tomo, and this one, Beecroft now across the grass. Oh, it is unfolding early stages. And check out this battle pack. 3 wide through the corners. Oh man. Again, it is erupting. Kenny VTEX in the field. Oh good. Meantime, Hayden Kirk is leading the way from Crossing. Excuse me, Mitch Haas sits P3, but check out the background of that. Busy, and busy. Peppa Pig sits P21, and there goes Craig Brock fired off. There's cars everywhere again. These are going to be some good replays, you feel. We'll have to get to them at some point, but check out Ewan Baker's progress already. Tomo up to P4.
Oh dear God.
That has not taken long at all. And Corey Crossan, he is in the lead, but he is going to have to hammer down because... Oh, and as I say that, Baker's gone. He's had a moment. Dropping places, just like that. Good opportunity for Crossan to try and skip away, try and get a big margin over the charging Baker. B-Party there since P6. He's had a good opening round as well.
Do we have a replay of what happened to Hayden Kirk as well?
Oh, Kirky's gone too.
He was leading at one point.
Holy, that is changing very quickly. Crossan leads it now from Mitch Haas. We're going to have to go and have a look at see if we can find this. Don't forget live timing is currently up as well if you wanted to keep an eye on your driver. It looks like Matt Pluck's been involved in an incident out there as well. Just quickly filing through my incidents. See if we can get some early replays. Some of these moments. Crossan leads the way. Oh, there's that contact that we saw earlier between a few cars. It was Sam Waddell and Craig Brock that kicked that one off. Contact from Brock, possibly a bit of net code, got into Jark as well. Sent him around. That was the one we saw stranded in the kitty litter earlier on. Matt Pluck. Let's see if this stops moving. What's happening? Oh, bit of contact with Waddell. We saw Craig Brock fire off as well, so the start he would have wanted. Eric Roloffs. A bit of a moment by himself. Oh, Northway. Wow. Take what you want out of that one. Len Pluck just turns it around. It's probably enough of the replays for the meantime. Caleb Beecroft got Mannering up the inside, makes contact. They will both go around. So plenty unfolding on the circuit.
All go.
Yeah, and the
I can see why we don't do full field inverts now.
Yeah, hey, why not? I mean, if it's going to be like that, just get amongst it. Just make it happen. Make it happen. We didn't even see what happened to Kirky there. What did we? After all that,
I don't think we did.
The main reason he hasn't come up red anywhere, so he's possibly just run off the track somewhere. Yeah, definitely hasn't come up red on my screens, so I'm going to say that Hayden just had a bit of an off-track moment. Anyway, leading the way, Crossan, 1.1 second lead now. And Baker, do you reckon Baker's possibly carrying a bit of damage possibly. Sits back P6.
It's hard to say. I don't know if that's the line through there or not. It's not the line I would take, personally.
Oh, possibly looking to stay out of trouble. We'll see if we can bring this up. Current situation at the moment. Leaf still has Ewan Baker leading the way. 6 points over B Party in the championship.
Of course, B Party's not in the points. I know he is in the points there, he is in 7th.
Yeah, so of course,
Just in behind him.
if you missed that at the start, top 15 positions only scoring points.
Top half of the field.
Yeah, everyone else from there back don't. She's for the sub, Willie. There's Baker here. Sits P6 from a B Party crossing. Margin just comes down to under a second. We'll keep an eye on it out front. Some more battles through the field at the moment. Sam Liddell was having a good run, but he's come unstuck and a bit of end to run into his run for now. Watch here, Hayden Kirk and Ben Doherty going at it. 9th and 10th. The race half distance. Halfway home. These races just absolutely fly by. Everything that's going on out there. James Jordan.
Buller.
Oh, look at this big move there from Doherty. Oh, that pink certainly stands out on the back of that car. Driving with one foot. What has Corey done to himself to be driving with 1 foot? Sounds like something that I'd be doing right now. Leading the way is a crossing. Drop the shipping. Oh. Jeez. That is savage. Leading the way after getting a 44-foot container dropped on his foot. That. Yeah. I'd pass on that. Mitch Haas sits P2.
Toes.
Oh. Yeah, not good. Not good. Here goes Baker for a pass on Tim Earl. Get himself up into P4 in the race. Keep an eye on the background as well. Mark Hawking, cheers for the sub. But yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Didn't know you had a YouTube channel.
I don't. That's coming up from the New Zealand Sim Racing TV YouTube at the moment. Over there, because we are on Twitch, THD_Brad, also on Kick, THD Sim Sport Productions, and if you want to keep an eye on what is coming up as far as streams go over to Facebook, THD Sim Sport Productions, to keep up with what is coming up. I know this Sunday night, round number 3 of the Xfinity Series, brought to you by Virtual Racing Aotearoa. Another classic night of Xfinity racing. Of course, road to
Any idea what track it is?
Off the top of my head, no. No, Xavier may still chat to inform us. Is it Atlanta? For some reason I feel like it's Atlanta.
Echo Park.
Yeah, it's Atlanta, isn't it? Tim Earl now has Billy Rell to contend with. His passes going on in the background too. B Party and James Jordan. Oh, bit of contact. Getting amongst it. These cars seem to be pretty friendly. If you make a bit of contact, they seem like most of them have been able to save it. Unless she's been a decent street stock spin.
Front wheel drives, of course, so it's easy to catch.
Yeah, oh, here we go. A bit more door panel rubbing. Dylan Jordan to find a way through as well. And he's had a huge run, hasn't he? Jordan at the moment, he's up 18 positions. Check out your biggest movers. Ewan Baker up 11. Vaughan Martin. Oh, Doherty. What a save again. the master of catching the slide tonight. It's about the third or fourth time we've seen him do that. It's a great job from Doherty.
Front wheel drives, all your traction's up the front, so when you lose the rear you can kind of point the wheels in the direction you want to go and gas it up.
Mate, I can guarantee you this much, I would have been around, probably would have been in the fence on my roof. Somehow I would have managed to do that.
I would have made it this far in the race. I'd already be in the pits parked up,
Yeah.
having a beer.
James Jordan there just runs wide. Seen that a little bit tonight. He's got the Pink Panther of Ben Doherty now to contend with. Cheers for the follow. So Jordan just working, trying to hold off Doherty here. This will be for the 10th and 11th positions on track. Time crossing a very comfortable lead here in the closing stages. Mitch Haas 1.5 seconds behind him, but a long way back to Ewan Baker. Just needs to keep it on the circuit for the last couple of laps. We get probably 3 laps left in this one as they cross the line. He's worked his way from the very back row, race number 1, climbed his way forward in each race, and race 3 has not looked back from the front row, doing a great job. Mitch Haas, he's been trying to chase him all race. He's done a good job keeping it on the circuit this time though. Baker, what a start to the series for this man. A first, a second, and possibly a third in a race number 3 to open up the series. And to tell you what,
Where Corey's got this pace from might have me a bit stumped.
well, he's always quick. I tell you what, he is always quick. It's just he always starts from the back. It's like a, yeah, all those Sigma boys get into that. Start from the back, work their way through the field. Unless it's Ian's car. The Xfinity Series got to be up the front to avoid the carnage in those ones. But yeah, we saw it in the see it in the Porsches. The big fight from the back row. Yeah, this in the background going off again. Tim Earl, he's got Mandela Pluck to deal with. Just over a minute to go. Oh, a bit of contact. Still going. Peppa Pig's trying to find a way past as well amongst it all. And look at that margin now, so possibly a mistake from Mitch Haas. It's out to 2.7 seconds. Peppa Pig
Tell you
racing.
what, Peppa Pig, the biggest winner.
Yeah. Great
2 for
run.
1 special.
Yeah, and the biggest mover in this race too. Up 23 positions now. A massive charge from Dylan Jordan. But it will be white flag this time by for our race leader, Corey Crossan. Just one more time around this Donnington Park circuit as we watch Peppa Pig here have a big dive. Oh, contact again. Got to get the pass done though on Mandela Pluck. He's got a big run though, Pluck, has he? He'll have a look defending the line as Dylan Jordan. Oh, big move here from Kirk as well. A wiggle under brakes. Peppa Pig's going to hold them out for the meantime. We'll find our race leader on his last lap of the race. Oh, yeah. Just looking at the chat there. Couple of corners to go here for our race leader. Corey Crossan stretched that lead out to almost 3 seconds now. Great run in this one. Through the final corners down to our checkered flag. Corey Crossan is going to get it done in race 3. 1 foot and all, still brings it home. Mitch Haas Come home P2, and Ewan Baker rounds out the podium. Fantastic job from Baker from P14. I believe that was. Get up our results on screen as the rest of the field bring it home. Crosson's in the kitty litter after that one, but the margin there just 2.5 seconds from Mitch Haas. Oh, everyone's sending it. So Ewan Baker rounds out that podium. B Party, another solid drive. It rounds out your top 5. James Jordan from the very back row up to P10 in the end. Good run for him. Craig Brock, we saw him go off a few times. Ends up coming home P17 in that one. And where was our race 2 winner after all of that? He comes home P23. So yeah, with that, obviously with that points format, it's not going to do too much damage, but yeah, at the same time, you still want some consistent finishes. See if we can bring this up. Championship standings after round 1, it is Ewan Baker who leads the way on 52 points from B Party. Back in second after that consistent night sits 43 points, and Mandela Pluck sits in P3 at the moment with 34 points. So, and what a night of action in the TCRs that was, Tomo.
That was intense.
Yeah, I really hope that the rest of the series is like that. That is for sure. But we'll bring in our race winner. We got him waiting in the wings there. Corey Crossan, mate. I tell you what, that was a fantastic drive from yourself from the get-go, really, off the back row of race 1, working your way through and eventually off the front row for this one and drove away with it. Corey, mate, congrats on the race win.
Yeah, it was a bit of a... I don't think I was going to get there, but then I realised that there was an invert, and yeah, so we were away laughing. It was a good race.
And hear that you're driving one-footed as well.
Not quite, but more or less I may and may not have a couple of broken toes, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We're still getting it done.
No good. Yeah, getting it done, that is for sure. A great way to end the night's racing. But how good has the racing been in round 1 of this championship? Plenty of doors getting rubbed out there, and the odd street stop move thrown in as well. It's been a great night of racing from our point of view.
Yeah, I can imagine there was plenty of action going on. I was just trying to make my way through.
Yeah, and that you did a great job, that is for sure. But a good way to start the series for yourself. Hopefully we'll see you back for the remaining rounds. Of course, 10 rounds this series, so plenty of more action to come our way, no doubt about that. But Corey, while you're in here, mate, you want to shout out any of your sponsors or anyone you wanted to thank?
Oh, just the usual. You guys for the broadcast, awesome job. And KSR for putting on the event. They do a lot behind the scenes. And yeah.
Yeah, you sure that's it? You got teammates in the chat?
No, fuck them. They didn't come and race with me.
Yeah, fair call.
No,
Awesome.
Sigma boys, yeah, they were there spinning yarns, but none of them wanted to come and race with me, the bastards. So
Well, hopefully they've seen the action tonight and they get amongst it next week. We'll see what happens. But
I'd say so.
Cheers for coming in and having a chat with us, Corey, mate. Congrats on getting that race win too, and race 3. It was a fantastic drive, and mate, hopefully we get to chat with you again up here throughout the series.
Oh, well, you never know.
Never know.
Cheers, boys.
Awesome. Cheers. There you go.
See ya.
Thoughts from our race 3 winner, Corey Crossan. And well, that mate, that rounds out an eventful round 1 of the Kiwi Sim Racing TCR series. Of course, if you do want to get amongst it, you have been watching tonight and think that, yeah, that is a bit of you, go check out Kiwi Sim Racing on Facebook. and find out all the information you need on there. And hey, go follow us while you're at it, THD Sim Sport Productions. Keep up to date with upcoming streams. But hey, from us here in the comms box, we'll probably go and catch our breath after an exciting night's racing. And I will be back Sunday night with some racing from Atlanta Speedway in the virtual racing Aotearoa Xfinity Series. Until